While the Republicans celebrate law and order, applaud police, and generally embrace the police department's work across America this week at the Republican convention, the Democrats next week, well, they'll be celebrating the Black Lives Matter movement. Fusion.net reported over the weekend, and something that really did not get a lot of coverage, that the organization or the movement, I guess, that is called Mothers of the Movement, according to Fusion.net. They will be featured speakers on Tuesday, July 25th. That's the second night of the Democratic Convention. They'll be speaking alongside or right before former President Bill Clinton. The group is made up of mothers of black men, women, and children whose deaths turned them into martyrs and inspired the Black Lives Matter movement, according to Fusion.net. Of the 7 victims, 4 were killed in encounters with law enforcement. Some of those people include the mother of Eric Garner, who died in a chokehold administered by the NYPD officer, Gwen Carr. She'll be the one speaking. The mother of Trayvon Martin. Yeah, the mother of Trayvon Martin. She'll be speaking at the Democratic Convention. Why? I don't know. Maybe to encourage other young people not to assault people and not to beat their heads into the ground. I don't know. Let's see, who else will be speaking? Oh, yes, this one. Leslie McSpadden, the mother of Michael Brown. You remember Michael Brown, the so-called gentle giant. Michael Brown, this is where the whole hands up, don't shoot lie got started. Michael Brown, who the president came out and spoke about, and then the president turned out to be, surprising, completely wrong about Michael Brown. He wasn't a gentle giant. Michael Brown, according to the police department in Ferguson, Missouri, according to the Department of Justice, Michael Brown was not gunned down because he was a black man walking in the streets. That's what the Black Lives Matter movement would have you believe, but that's not what happened. Michael Brown assaulted a police officer. He beat the crap out of this police officer. The officer got out of his car. He was able to get out of his car. And you had Michael Brown, who charged at the police officer. The officer said, "Hey, stop, put your hands up, stop, put your hands up." Michael Brown continued to charge at the police officer. Police officer who was already injured, who was already assaulted by Michael Brown, decided to shoot and kill Michael Brown. He had to stop the threat. Michael Brown has been celebrated. The Black Lives Matter movement really got started with Michael Brown in Ferguson. We all remember the pictures, the videos, businesses going up in flames, Black Lives Matter movement chanting, marching along. This is where it all really got started, and they will be addressing these mothers will be addressing the Democratic Convention. It is shameful for Hillary Clinton to invite this organization to be so prominent at the Democratic Convention. We have just seen in Dallas and in Baton Rouge police officers who were targeted. Police officers who were targeted for no other reason that they were police officers. And I'm not the only one who believes this, but the Black Lives Matter movement, not everybody involved, but many of those involved have chanted "F the police." Many of those involved have carried signs about killing police officers, about wishing harm upon police officers. And we're going to give a podium at the Democratic Presidential Convention to a group of folks who don't like police officers. We have President Obama, who has said we need to step back in our language. We need to unite, and that we should applaud police officers. Now, he hasn't always said that, but he did this past weekend after the deaths of 3 officers in Baton Rouge. And now on stage at the Democratic Convention, we will have the mother of Michael Brown, who attacked a police officer for no reason at all, attacked a police officer, and she will be given a podium to speak. Shame on you, Hillary Clinton. Listen, I'm sorry to these moms that your kids were killed. I am sorry. I really am. But you should not be speaking at the Democratic Convention. There's no reason for you to speak at the Democratic Convention. To me, this is a shameful act by Hillary Clinton, and all it will do, I promise you this, all it will do is further inflame tensions between the police and certain communities in this country, and that is not something we need at this moment. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. You can find me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio, and don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube page below. Let us know your thoughts below as well. Have a great day.